Welcome back, guys. It's been a little while. God, man, it's been the May from hell. I left you May the 5th and where you just planted corn. Well, it's been all downhill from there. This video gonna be just kind of some random clips from the last month. I don't know how long the video will be or what we got on it or what. Just hadn't been able to make a full coherent video, so just kind of been easing back on YouTube a little bit here, but maybe we're in the wheat harvest here. Maybe the videos will pick back up and give y'all some things that y'all really enjoy. But just wanted to bring you along, give you a little preview of wheat cutting, wheat harvest, and let you know that those videos are on the way. And got a really big surprise coming for you guys. I think you'll really like this surprise. I think you'll really like it, really enjoy it. But just wanted to film an intro to this video and let y'all see just a sneak peek of wheat harvest. And in the next video, we'll be showing wheat harvest and everything that goes along with it. Fabrication work today. Yep. Oh, that hitch has got bushings, so it's tight, but this hitch didn't have no bushings, and the hole's done got egg shaped. So I'm welding the hole up, and then I'm taking this grinder and grinding out what we don't need where this pin will fit back tight. Then we'll put it back together and it should be good for a while maybe. Well, soybean planting 2024 is a go. We just loaded up with seed and we're going into the field to set this drill. We got one row that sure is plowing. What's this thing doing? I don't know why that one road's plowing so much. Alright. right, let's get down and take a look and see what we got. There he is. It's a tad heavy, but you know, it's the 20th of May. It's time to go. Some of these rows is doing pretty good, you know. When you get up here on the dryer, it's crumbling like it ought to. We had to turn the gate down. It's planting way too many. I think the depth and everything's alright. If I do anything, I might take a little more down pressure off of it. We're trying something new this year, guys. Something I've never done before. We're trying some twin row beans. We'll have 2 7.5s, then a 15, then 2 7.5s, and a 15. One thing we're trying to do is trying to save some seed. We're shooting for 140,000 population, and what we're doing when we skip that row, that extra seed is going into the 2 rows beside it. So in theory, we're gonna have more beans working together, pushing up to help have better emergence. And then we're also hopefully give these beans more room to branch out. You know, twin rows kind of started to be a thing several years ago and never really caught on, but you know, why not let us give it a try? He's probably gonna make some adjustments on the drill, adjusting the population. Bands we're wanting to plant 140,000, his monitor's gonna be needing to read 186,500 because you know, we got 1/3 of the rows missing, so it needs to be putting out more to compensate for them missing rows. It's got 24 row units, so every third unit is blocked. So I know that might not make sense to you guys, but we're trying to put more seed in each row, still get the benefits of drilled beans, have a little wider spacing. Each one of those rows has room to branch out more with that 15-inch row skip. It's just something we're trying. It may be stupid, but we're giving it a try. Main thing, we're just trying to cut seeding right. Just trying to cut seeding rates without going to true 15s. We're saving the planet here today. We're no-tilling these beans. It's gonna be a little heavy in a spot or two, but you really can't ask for it to be planting no better than that. Found out what's going wrong with this row. The depth handle was broke, and but it don't really matter because that row ain't planting anyway, so we're rocking on with it. That's a rainy day project. I'm gonna do some digging. And yes, I'm digging with a screwdriver because I left my dang knife at home. it's hard to find. It's hard to find them beans behind this drill because they're not always where you think they would be. And gotta remember every third row is missing too. There he is. There he is. Well, hello guys. We're high up in the sky. Now, 4640 sitting on the low boy. We're about to unload it. Tell you a little bit more about why we done it in just a second. We come over here to this ground over here at the lake. We got 200 acres over here at the lake, Gibson County Lake area, and it's about 45 minutes over here on a tractor versus 20 minutes in a pickup. And this one farm I'm on here has got several trees down on it. Got a big oak tree down on one more farm. So instead of driving this tractor 45 minutes over here, burning diesel, wearing down tires, just to push a couple of limbs out of the field, I ran this 4640 up here on the low boy and come over here 55 mile an hour versus 20 miles an hour. I'm going to push these trees up and then load this tractor back up. Take it back to Dyer. And go get the sprayer and spray out our pre-emerge. Get the track hole over here. There's a standpipe in here. This is a great big basin. And instead of keeping it mowed, the previous tenant let it grow all up in trees. So now we got a mess. bring the track hoe over here and take this fence row that y'all are looking at right here, take it out and combine this with the big field. Pretty decent farm. It just, I ain't got a fire. I've only had corn on it once. That was in the drought of 22. So I was a little nervous about putting corn on it. Afraid we might have a repeat of 22. Try to stay about 60% soybeans, 40% corn, and then half the soybean acres is normally following wheat. So 600 acres of beans this year. 270 of them following wheat. The man itself, the man, the myth, the legend, the Bob. This sucker here is going to be tricky because it's still about halfway hung up in the tree. Well, look at that. It actually fell out and didn't give much trouble. I can't believe that. Let's go around to the other side. I believe we can. My luck, you push one limb up and then about whenever you get it planted, one falls down in the exact same place. It's kind of an art to skimming the ground here and getting all them limbs without pushing dirt up. Told Bob just to kind of pick up and plant around them, and then I would push them limbs out. Let him, he can plant it after I got the limbs pushed out. Got the old big 4650 on the drill today. Calling for rain tomorrow and got lots of rain chances in for the next 7 days. So there's There's some guys sitting still. There's some trying to put it in the ground. We decided to go on and plant. I got 50 acres there. It's on some hills that I felt pretty comfortable planting. And then we got to make a decision tomorrow if it don't rain, whether to move to some wetter nature ground and plant, or to hold up, or what to do. It's been really hard to figure out what to do this year. Well, we're moving to another field. We got like 53 acres planted yesterday, and that was with, you know, getting the drill set up and all the stuff that comes with the first day of planting. One good thing about this drill, when you fill it up, you can plant for a while. It would be about 60 acres on the fill up. So we are moving to the next field. We're going to empty this seed tender. Should be about a half a bag left in it, and then I'm going to have to go get some more seed, and I'm going to do some spraying. And we're gonna let him plant beans. He got 70 acres left over here at the lake. Maybe he can get it done today, and we can get moved back to Dyer. If we can get moved back to Dyer, I'm gonna try to get that planter running and plant our planted beans. This won't be a full drill load. So what he's done, we just go back and forth trying to keep this drill loaded evenly.
Well, I guess I ought to do some filming. Dylan handed me this camera about a week ago and I ain't filmed nothing. Because nothing ain't happened. We have been fighting the mud, fighting the rain, fighting the equipment. 2024, it's amazing how you can go into a year with such optimism, and then it's only June and you're ready to throw your hands up and give up. But here we are out here. Conditions are not ideal, but we're doing it. We're out here on the old Gold Hill, new farm we picked up, planting soybeans with the drill. Started off doing like a twin row, 7.5s, but we had some mishaps with the drill, and now we're planting them on 15s with just a pack rank. Yesterday the front rank busted, and I'll finish telling you that story. So we was planting our beans with both ranks, but we had like, there's gonna be 2 7.5s together and then skip one. Went to pick up the drill yesterday and noticed the front rank wasn't picked up. Walked out there and there's a crack in the tube. So we had to borrow our neighbor's back across the ditch. Oh. Our neighbor's ton truck with this welderator, with this welder on it, and come over here and we got it welded up, get up enough that we could get it picked up. And I don't know if you can see the chains there, but we got it wrapped around there, around the front gang there to help hold it up. But we are planting 15-inch row beans again on the back rank. It's showing 341,000, but you got to divide that by 2, so we're running anywhere from 155 to 170. Just so we would have enough to get up, we tried planting 140,000, and just, I don't know, just can't get them up. So if you don't put them out there, they can't come up. So the more you put out there, the more chances you've got of at least something coming up. But more rain coming tomorrow. But we're out here right around planting beans. We had the idea we was going to run both the planter and the drill. And realistically, with the beans that we had, it shouldn't have taken us but 3 days to plant them. But yet here we are on day, I don't know, 4 or 5, and we ain't got but a third of them planted. And the first beans that we planted, we're gonna have to replant them. So I don't know, it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. But a lot of people around here done started cutting wheat, so that's coming up, probably what we ought to be doing. Just say that heck with these early beans and get out our wheat. But like I said, they're calling for rain tomorrow, Saturday. I think they're calling for chances of rain all next week, so probably screw up a good wheat crop, who knows. But I think it's not just affecting us, I think it's affecting everybody across the country. I know a lot of folks up north are having trouble getting their crops in too, so maybe the good Lord's got a plan, I don't know. We're just we're doing what we can. Climbing an old mountain.